All right, good morning from the South Bend airport. I had to come here very early this morning to drop off my father-in-law who is catching a flight now. But this place is very, very close to Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is one of my favorite places to photograph in Indiana. So I thought that it could be a good idea to just make a day out of this trip and spend the whole day here, try to make some images and revisit some of my favorite places around here. The weather is supposed to be very nice, cloudy and maybe some rain. Not too hot, that's what matters the most to me. So yeah, it should be a fun, nice day. So let's do it. All right, so the first stop, oh my God, crazy her. Anyway, this is New Buffalo in Michigan. It's very close to the border with Indiana. I was here last year in the winter. The conditions were completely different. It looks like a completely different place now. I got a video from last year. I'm gonna link it here just in case you wanna see it. I hope I can make it back this winter here in a few months' time, because even though the winters can be very brutal here, I really like them for my photography. I really like the landscapes that the winter creates around here in the Midwest. So I hope to be back here. Anyway, just to show you the difference between the summer and the winter here in this place, I made an image of this jetty last winter. I'm gonna show it to you here. As you can see, it's a completely different place right now. I was thinking about making a long exposure here of this jetty or this one right here, but I don't think they would be interesting images at all. And anyway, I was here yesterday, well, not here in New Buffalo, I was near Gary, I was at Lake Michigan, and I made a long exposure of a lighthouse there that looks much better than anything that I could do here today. I have no video from yesterday, I have no video from the last 2 weeks actually. I've been working on the side projects and I've been going out a little bit here and there to make some images, but I've made no videos. But I'm back now and I have a few images that I would like to share with you because as I said, I have no footage from those days, but I still think that some of them are kind of good. So I'm gonna share them with you now before we move on. All right, so I'm back in Indiana at this place that is called the Indiana Dunes. When I visited this place last year, it was a state park, and now it's a national park, so that's great. And this part of the park is called Mount Baldy or Baldy, something like that. And last year I had a little incident here because I dropped my Bronica in the sand. I was all covered with sand and ice and snow. I thought I had lost my Bronica, but it was fine after all. I just realized that this is the first time that I take this lens out. This is my newest lens, and I will be talking more about it in a different video, but I just wanted to show you. This is the 56 millimeter Sigma 1.4 for the Sony APS-C. This is the third Sigma lens I buy for this system. I have the 16, the 30, and now the 56. All of the prime lenses they make. I hope they keep making more because they are awesome. I love them. And this one, I had it on my wish list for at least a year since it came out. This is my favorite focal length. It's 85 millimeter equivalent in 35. It's like the Bronica, the 150 in the Bronica. That's my favorite lens for the Bronica. And this one, so far, is looking pretty good. It's a very fast lens, 1.4, so that allows me to have a very shallow depth of field, as you probably saw in some of the images that I made earlier today of the lighthouse with the grass in the foreground being completely blurry. So yeah, but more than that, I actually look forward to using just a prime lens of this focal length because I don't know, it just inspires me more. That's what I'm trying to do here, trying to capture these amazing trees on the sand with this lens. It's a little bit too long for this scene because I don't have much room to work with. I want to capture the sand. That's what makes this special. I might have to switch to the other lens, but this one is forcing me to see that way. Maybe I'll make some images that I wouldn't have otherwise, because here this place kind of calls for a wider shot. I don't know, I'll try everything and see what I can do. The mosquitoes are eating me alive. Oh. Alright, so I just finished a couple of long exposures. They're using a new acquisition too. My older remote or cable release or whatever you want to call it broke. So I bought this one. This is a little bit different. This has more features. You can do intervals and you can set it to, for example, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, so I don't have to be timing my long exposures. That will be nice once I put batteries in it, because I don't have batteries. So right now all I can do is just press and hold. That's the only feature that my older one had. and this one has a few more, but as I said, you need batteries. I don't have them now, so I'm just using it as I was using the older one for now. So this is one of those very few days situations or scenes where I would rather have a clear sunny sky, because that would offer more contrast against the power plant and the smoke that is coming out of the tower. As of right now, the smoke is white against the white clouds, so the photo or the image isn't as powerful as it could be. But yeah, really pretty here. It's kind of incredible. This is Lake Michigan. It looks like the sea or any ocean. It's a very awesome place. All right, so I'm back in the car. As you can see, actually I've been here for a while. I took a nap. Waking up at 3:30 makes you tired very quick. Anyway, I'm feeling better now, and it's raining, which is great because I like rain, and it hasn't rained here for ever. Today is like that kind of day that I like, overcast and rainy. I'm gonna head to Michigan City now. There is a cool beach and lighthouse there, and also I'm gonna go to a little park where I made one of my favorite images ever. I want to revisit that place in the summer, so let's do it. I just made it to Washington Park in Michigan City. I recorded the drive using the GoPro on that tripod back there, and I hope you noticed that I stopped by an empty parking lot because it had a great view of the power plant of the tower. That's something I do very often. If I see something that I like, I shoot from the car. I pull over or stop somewhere and just get my camera. I always have it here with me, so it's ready to go. And in this case, I shot those images through the window, the car window. It was all wet with the rain, because I believe that adds to the mood of the photo. And those shots have some potential. I hope I can make a great image of one of them at least. Now I'm here at this park. As I said, Washington Park. There is a beach where I made some cool images last winter on a very, very foggy day. It looked like a completely different planet because the beach was frozen, the water was frozen, and the atmosphere was just incredible. That was one of the most incredible experiences, because as I said, I was alone and you couldn't see anything. Everything was frozen. It didn't feel like it was planet Earth, to be honest. But of course, today is completely different. The conditions are completely different. I'm just gonna go for a little walk, probably not to the beach, but just here at the boardwalk and go to the lighthouse. It's raining, so I'm gonna be recording videos with a GoPro, so I don't ruin that little camera. And I'm gonna make a little bag for the rain for my A6500, so I can still shoot photos. I have a trash bag here. This is what I came up with. As you can see, I wrapped the camera, the lens with a trash bag. I made a hole for the viewfinder, another one for my hand. So this should protect the camera enough for a while. As long as I don't spend a lot of time out there, it should stay dry. Yeah, it should be just fine, hopefully. I'm here at this park that you might not recognize because it looks completely different than last time I was here. That was a year and a half ago during winter 2018. So this is the place where I made the image that I call the last of winter. I'm gonna show it to you here. Yeah. So the atmosphere, as you can see, was completely different. It was a very foggy day. It was covered in snow, and the trees didn't have any leaves. So yeah, completely different atmosphere and conditions right now. I'm trying to find the exact spot where I made that image from because I really wanted to see how different this play or that composition could look in the summer. I think it could be cool to make the exact same image just in two different seasons, but I'm not able to find it. I don't know if some of the trees are gone, if some of them grew, they are bigger now. I mean, it's been a year and a half, so I was not expecting the scene to be exactly the same, but I was expecting to find it at least, and I'm not able to find it. I've been using my phone and trying to locate the trees, but yeah, I'm gonna keep trying. But I'm gonna switch to the Sigma 56 and make some portraits of these beautiful trees, and then I'm just gonna head back home because I'm very tired and it's already late. So yeah, I hope to find that composition that I made. I hope I can make some images here, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.